GIS, powered by CalCAD. What is Dash? Well, it's fast, flexible, and focused. Little background, started by CalCAD in 1987, which was a CAD mapping company. At that time, GIS was Unix only on mainframes. We started in the mid-90s helping pioneer the development and use of PC GIS software packages like ArcCAD, ArcView, and ArcInfo for Windows. We were on the development team. AutoCAD Map and Map Guide from Autodesk. We did the feature manipulation engine from Safe Software, added a lot of factories in there to make data translation and extraction possible for many different data types. And we've built many parcel, pipe, infrastructure, environmental maps using the best use of tools, whichever was the most accurate and got the job done cost effectively. To bottom line it, DashGIS is three things. It's an enterprise level GIS, it's a low cost alternative to traditional GIS software, and it's backed by a company that's been in GIS for over 33 years. It was built to solve your problems. It's a hosted enterprise GIS service that gives you access to your data 24/7, and you own the data, not us. We do not hold it hostage. It has all the tools you'd expect in an enterprise level GIS of pan, zoom, identify, buffer, select, query, all those things and more. Plus it's got extensions. And it has the power of Google Maps and imagery behind it. You don't have to pay for imagery updates if you don't want to. Dash is perfectly capable of adding in your aerial imagery into the background, but it comes with Google Maps and Google imagery with it. And one thing, even though our name is CalCAD, it is not CAD based. You do not need AutoCAD, BricsCAD, IntelliCAD, MicroStation, or any CAD package to run DashGIS. Talking about all the different types, DashGIS uses over 150 different data types out there. It can be Esri, GeoMedia, use the JSON or REST protocols, get spatial data from SQL Server from Microsoft or Oracle Spatial, shape files, anything out there, a whole bunch of raster formats, vector formats, 150 plus. Reports and queries are customized to meet your needs, so there's no artificial limits as to the number of records you can return. And it works on any internet connected device, your phone, a tablet, your computer, and it's built on Map Server, which is said to be the fastest mapping engine in the world. And because it's on Map Server, it's not CAD based. There's extensions for Dash available, the maintenance management system. It's a full function work order management. The maintenance activity reporter is a light version of a work order maintenance management. And with the government requiring every 5 years to video all the sewer pipes, we've integrated with that, both directly and through big providers like Possum and such like that protocols. Gravity system path tracing for upstream and downstream tracing, as well as the dashboard. And now we're going to look at several extensions. We are with one of my favorites, the cctv for sewer lines. With the laws requiring that we map so much of a percentage every year, we need to do this and be able to see it. And if you look in the legend here, when we turn on the lines that have been sewered, you see the observations, the holes, the sags, the cracks, the fractures, all of that. And in Dash, we map those to the pipe. So you can really see where the problem children are. And when you click on a pipe, you can either link over to the Possum in this case and see all the functionality that that application provides. Once again, we don't make redundant systems. Redundant systems add to the cost, the complexity, and thus make it more fragile. And our goal of being efficient and powerful as possible, this is something that's critical. Integration with other applications. We can do that with financial systems, all sorts of other things. If you've already got a CMMS. One that we do make redundant is the direct viewing of the video. People didn't want to make 2 and 3 steps to get to the video, and we developed a way to rapidly load those video clips into Dash, which both saves time and data. The pressure line isolation tool is a handy tool that allows you to select a pipe, then select the isolation tool, and it gives you back instantly the other pipes that are involved in that pressure section and the valves that need to be turned in order to isolate that pipe section so that you can work on it or do any other maintenance you want. You can buffer it to do notifications, all of those things with that information. This is a tool that gets over that tedium or makes things really convenient and fast to do a job that used to take a lot of institutional knowledge. And of course, the reports are live from that. You can tell how many valves need to be done, how many line segments, where they are, any other information. This is the gravity system path tracer. It allows you to trace upstream and downstream from any point in a storm or sewer system. So you can find non-point source polluters as well as other management information. Here we selected a pipe. We see the information in a pop-up window and also a mouse over. We go over and select the icon for path tracing, select whether we want to do upstream or downstream, and go. And as you can see, almost instantaneously, it finds all of the paths downstream, not just the shortest or one of many, but it shows all of them between that point of pipe you selected and all the way down to the sewer system. Gravity system path tracing, going upstream, you select a pipe, click the icon, select going upstream, and almost instantly you get all of the pipes that feed into that one. This is great for non-point source polluters, for pipe sizing issues, things like that. So you can find what's going on. Gravity system path tracing. Here we are with the dashboard that comes with both the computerized maintenance management system extension as well as the maintenance activity reporter. You can see open and closed work orders or any other attribute you want to see in a graph or chart format, in a listing where each one of them are live, so you can click on it to see the individual work order that has been done, either preventative or reactive maintenance issues. You can configure these to see any way you want. And the whole idea is to make a non-map-based way for managers or just a quick, concise method to see the status of work orders at your district or municipalities. You can also graph them to see when they were open, how many we were open, just to give a different way of looking at the information so you can make the best management decisions possible. And this is all out of the box with either the maintenance management extension or the maintenance activity reporter. Dash has a work order maintenance management system, as well as many other extensions. And when we were putting in the maintenance management systems, we realized that it would be very convenient to be able to edit the pipe size and pipe type under security, of course. Now, to make a work order, all we have to do is go down and click Create a Work Order. And they can be as simple or as complex. We've done very complex ones with sign-offs and other things, but inherent to all of them, even in this simple example, you just select the work type to be done from a list so that every time it's consistent as far as spelling, whether it's preventative or not, who's going to be on the work crew to do the inspection or the smoke test or whatever the work type that was selected. You can add in notes, and there you have a work order. Dash saves you money without losing any features. It's a single $4.95 a month subscription. You can start and stop when you want, and you know exactly what it's going to cost, which helps with budgeting. It eliminates the need for expensive hardware and software and training because it's hosted on a redundantly backed up system that is quite cutting edge. You don't have to worry about buying new computers, new software every time a upgrade happens because we take care of that. It's not on your ticket. And their extensions are one-time cost. So if you get the pressure line isolation and the CCTV extensions, your monthly cost does not go up. It will remain $4.95. Doesn't only save you on software, but you get to see your information in weeks instead of years. Historically, GIS has been one of those things you start and 3 or 4 years later you get to see the results. The software is made, you bring your data in, or we bring your data in, and it's up in a matter of weeks, not months or years. Like I said earlier, it uses standard industry data, which reduces translation, conversion, and setup times. There's no technical classroom training needed. It's very intuitive, and users are typically ready to go, even with some of the more complicated extensions, in less than a day. It's focused. Reports and queries are tailored to the way you want. We don't make you work the way we want to work. Extensions are for specific needs. You pay for only the ones you need or want. And there's no complicated data models. That makes things fragile. When you make a data model that is set for everybody and will cover everything, it works for no one. And one size fits all just doesn't work. Our passion for over 3 decades is to provide tools that help people be more efficient and at a reasonable price. The early days of software in the CAD and GIS markets were over $20,000 a seat, and we thought that was ridiculous. We believe in the democratization of software, meaning bringing it to the people at a reasonable cost and removing the mystique. We let you know what's going on, not saying, oh, that goes into a black box and a miracle happens and out comes your data. So the takeaways from today: it's an enterprise level GIS, it's low cost, it's backed by a company that's been in the GIS business for over 33 years and 25 years of building GIS applications. DashGIS was built for you. You can find out more information about DashGIS at dashgis.com. Frequently asked questions are at dashgis.com/frequently asked questions or FAQs. A top 10 reason to buy it, and we have a YouTube channel, so just go to there and type in DashGIS and you'll find it. You can call 800-617-4GIS or go to dashgis.com to request a free consultation. We hope you have enjoyed this virtual conference, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us.